Hey everybody, Lunatic here with Pactum, and we are back in the Feeder Clan. Again, I want to show you guys off some of this war log. Really beautiful for a clan that is only 43 days old, only 2 losses, but every single war is over 95%, so, or a couple of them like 93, but 90+% for a clan that's brand new. I mean, this is only a level 4 clan, so these guys are fucking awesome. Pardon my French. We're going to go ahead and watch this war recap. And I'll be honest, I haven't watched any of the attacks. We're just going to go in this together, find a 3-star, and check it out. So we got Nate here on number 1. He is the clan leader, a very good guy, great attacker, and he's taking on the 4-corner base. So he is doing this with a, looks like 3 golem, assuming there's a golem in the CC, go wee wee, which is a very viable strategy for this base. We've seen this multiple times over in the Pactum area using this go wee wee strategy. It just completely dominates it. Even if you mess up the attack, go wee wee on this type of a base with the quake spells just completely opens it up and destroys it. So he's using the can opener. He's got the queen exposed, and he didn't quite get that town hall. If you move the quakes up just a little bit, you can get it all the way into the core. I've done it before, but it is a little bit hard, and it's kind of tricky when you're on the horizontal downside of the base to place those earthquakes correctly. We actually saw Slow in our most recent war also mess up the earthquake drop on the bottom side. Yeah, it is a little weird, because when you drop those quakes on the top side, it almost works perfectly. All you have to do is drop it on this wall piece right here, and it'll open up the whole thing. Down here, you got to place it slightly above the wall piece. Anyways, I'm droning on a little bit. He's got a jump spell to kind of get him into that core, so it didn't really even matter. Instead of doing the 8 quake, he just brought the 4 and a jump spell, and had enough left over for a rage. So he's got his core completely destroyed. Those last defenses inside the big square ring are gone, and at this point it is just cleanup. He's got so many witches and wizards left over with all those golems still not even broken yet. All 3 golems still fully intact. His queen full health. I mean, this is the definition of an overkill. So great job, Nate. Let's get back into another replay. You already watched Nate. Let's go ahead and check out this one. This is a Town Hall 8 Darigaz. Kind of an interesting layout. It's one of those compartmentalized bases. Not fully connected on the outer rings. Sometimes they can be tricky. It depends on what you're going to go with. Right here, he's going with a go wipe. I'm not a fan of go wipe, but we already clicked on it. We're going to go ahead and finish this out. And it is a Town Hall 8 attack, so there's a little bit of leeway with the go wiping. If it was a Town Hall 9, I wouldn't even play it for you guys. But whatever, we're here. We'll watch it happen. He's got both those golems going in. King's going to finish off that other king, and he actually is using quite a bit of strategy. I mean, he's got enough cleanup wizards. Oh, he just dumped them all, never mind. But he's sending his P.E.K.K.A.s in right into the core. The good thing is he does have a good funnel going on. He didn't just drop his P.E.K.K.A.s right off the bat, which is a common mistake for go wipers, because as you know, if you've ever go wiped before, they will go all around the base. So he did use a little bit of strategy with his go wipe. We're not going to hate on him for using go wipe if he used it properly. And at this point, it's just cleaning up these last 2 compartments. He's got his golems and his P.E.K.K.A.s still up, and it's going to work out perfectly for him. We're going to go ahead and fast forward through this and hopefully get onto a little bit better of a strategy as his P.E.K.K.A. goes around and finishes up these last 2 defenses. That is all she wrote, just this builder hut. Good job, Dari guys. Again, in our feeder, we do encourage the use of trying to get into the 3-star habits. I mean, of course, sticking to go wipe isn't always going to be the best way, but when you got a bunch of new people who've never used anything other than go wipe, that's something you gotta have to transition out of, and that's what these guys are in the phase of. A lot of these guys don't know how to use 3-star strategies, and go wipe's all they really know. Let's go ahead and try this one with Sid. A dragon attack, that is okay. Definitely not my favorite strategy if it doesn't use some sort of hybrid, but again, those are really advanced tactics for Town Hall 8, so I'm not gonna hate on somebody who uses dragons properly and creates a good funnel like he is doing here. Great funnel going on. His dragons, which I'm assuming he's going to drop right here, yep, are going to go straight into the core. He's Zap Quake that air defense down there. His dragons are going to get on that other enemy dragon. He's got a poison to slow its attack speed down because it is a higher level. And there goes his balloons. And he's actually prioritizing his loons over the dragons, which is actually a good strategy sometimes because those loons will wreck things, especially under a rage like they are now. And if you have loons surviving to the end, usually it's going to be an overkill. Dragon attacks are kind of slow. Let's speed this up to 2 times. And his balloons are doing work on those bottom point defenses. He's still got a bunch of dragons in the core. You get through those Teslas, and once those Teslas are down, it is over. Nice 3-star. Good job, Sid. Let's watch him finish this up at 4 times speed, because dragons are incredibly slow. This attack is done. Let's get on to hopefully 1 or 2 more. Kind of speeding up through some of these. Joshua Gonzo. Let's check this out. He has got a Goho with a P.E.K.K.A. Well, let's see what he does with that. Sometimes they do have a little bit of strategy used with them. Gets the easy CC lure. We know what's going to happen next. He's going to drop those poisons, get that dragon taken care of, and that wizard and the archer. Pretty simple stuff. And there goes the P.E.K.K.A. Yeah, I'm guessing that P.E.K.K.A. was to take out that king, so yeah, good use of the P.E.K.K.A. Not going to complain there. Don't know what he has in the CC. I'd assume hogs. And he's going to go ahead and trinkle in those hogs. Got a 2-finger drop. Going to go straight in there. I don't see any good spots for the double bombs, except for maybe, oh no, there's a Tesla there. I guess their Tesla is going to be the other sides as well. Yeah, I mean, he probably doesn't have a double bomb spot. I'm just going to go ahead and call that now. Actually, he might. He might have one right here because the Tesla didn't pop yet. Got that hill perfectly timed. His hogs are getting a little low. And he has got 1 spell left over. It should be perfect. Yep, there goes his CC hogs. And that's going to be a wrap. Love watching guys use the knowledge that they learned from our other 3-star videos with our town holidays. Definitely best to use hogs. I mean, it just overkills any base. There's no reason to use Go Wipe or Dragons if you have level 4 hogs, but a lot of people don't have level 4 hogs. This guy only has level 3 hogs, and a lot of people don't think that's possible either, but it definitely is, as you can see here. More recommended, obviously, to go with level 4, but this wasn't a fully maxed out base, so you can get away with it here. But if you're going to go against a fully maxed Town Hall 8 like we do in Pactum, because we only accept maxed out bases, then you're going to have to use level 4 hog if you want to get it done. Most of the time. I won't say every time, because sometimes you get people that shock you. And they're going to race down to this builder's hut, see who makes it first, and it is the hogs. It is gold mine, not builder's hut, my bad. I'm going to show you guys one more. Check out Spartan, because his name sounds cool. He's got a golem, 22 hogs, 12 wizards. Be interesting what he does. Oh, he triggered a double bomb on that CC learn. Not a double bomb, like a regular bomb. Definitely good luck. He's going to take the dragon all the way out rather than just double poison it. Interesting. Interesting. We'll see what he's thinking here. You better not drop the poison. Oh my god. Okay, well, he didn't have to bring the dragon all the way out of the base and waste however long he did doing that. He could have just poisoned it where he drew it out from, but you know, it teaches. Oh, he wants to save. He wants to save a poison. Okay, that makes sense. I'm being too critical. So what happens when you don't watch attacks before you start recording. But laziness demands that I do, so. Got his wall breakers going in. This should open that up for the wizards and his golem. King going in to help him out, do some extra DPS. Very rushed base. Not very rushed, it's medium. It's pretty leveled up actually. But either way, those level 3 hog kind of tear through this base. There goes the other bomb. The hill spell left over. There is no doubt that this is going to be a 3-star. He's going to have a little bit of cleanup with no wizards left. Again, I don't like that people just dump all the wizards, because look, they just follow each other around, and you got too much DPS focusing on like a storage. Whereas if you spread it out, you're going to save so much time on cleanup. These guys are learning, so we're going to give them a break. Last defense is about to go down. They're going to turn around and deal with those skeletons, and we will fast forward through the strenuous cleanup process. Doing good. See, another thing, one bomb just blew up all of his wizards. That's why you gotta be very conservative with your wizards and how you place them in the kill squad in the beginning. If you had 12 wizards, you don't need to dump them all in the beginning. Save like 6 of those for cleanup. 6 would have been perfect for a kill squad. Hindsight is 2020. These guys had a really good war. Didn't 3-star every base, but for a clan that looks like it's mostly Town Hall 8s and Town Hall 7s, it's not a bad deal. 1 by 2 stars. The other clan didn't use like 7 other attacks, so that might have been what screwed them in this war. But good job, guys, nonetheless. It was a win, and a win's a win. And these guys are fighting a lot of clans that are a higher level than them. So they're fighting a level 5 clan, and we're already level 4. So good job, Pactum Invictus. I will be back another time to get another one of your war recaps. Good luck, guys.